Welcome to Chinese Cooking with Jie. I'm Jie.
And I'm Len.
Today we cook the potato and curry, green pepper, and some pork.
Looks good.
And we make the crepe, and we show you what to do. Very easy.
Okay, so we'll be out in the kitchen in just a minute, and we'll be back to show you how to put it all together.
Right. See you later.
Bye for now.
Hi, welcome to Chinese Cooking with Jie. I'm Jie.
I'm Len.
Today we cooking different food, and I want to use the flour and make the
Crepe.
crepe, right? And make the crepe first, and later we make some vegetable to eat together. Some the taco.
All right, sort of
Okay.
like a taco or burrito, something like that.
Rice, I think there is burrito. I don't know. Okay, we just two
2 scoops.
Okay.
Now, what you're making is this a typical Chinese food?
Yeah, it's a Chinese food, but them know like I do this way. It's a Jie style. Okay?
Oh, all right.
Them do the more complicated. I just make it easy.
I like that.
Okay, and we do more water in there.
And you don't measure the water, you just put enough water in.
Yeah, I put more water in here.
Okay. You kind of make it want to look a little bit like maybe oatmeal?
Yeah, more water, see, and we'll make it there very much. The oatmeal sometimes you the little dry, just like this, more water in here, and I just want to make it the
Crepe.
crepe, yeah, right, make it the crepe easy.
Would pancake be easier?
The pancake is soft.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to find something that's easy for
I
you
don't
to
know.
say.
And in China, the name is bean, trim bean, very thin, right? Thin the bean. Yeah, and you take it all the flour in the water. In the water.
Is there anything else you put in there?
And nothing in there.
Really? Just
Yeah.
that?
Just the flour.
That's easy.
Yeah, and easy to make. I just want to make
About how many crepes will this make?
I think maybe 8,
Oh.
probably. And then before I do one time, there is only 10, 9, huh? I forgot.
We'll just see what you make this time, huh?
Right. We need like all the flour in the water.
Mix it up and make it smooth.
Yeah. Sometimes they have in the you see all this in there. Sometimes you see
Yes.
they have this one. Sorry. Need another one. And need see the inside there is dry. The floor is dry. Next all the floor in here.
You don't want to have a lumpy crepe.
Right. Because We use this one, use the cream for the vegetables. Take them together and eat.
Now, most of the time that Americans eat crepes, they're kind of sweet. They're usually more for like a breakfast.
Oh,
So they can be a little bit sweet. And sometimes you put fruit in the crepes, and you have that for breakfast maybe.
and we just use the crepe, and
Thin pancake.
right, and use the one and the inside have the vegetables and rolled together.
Sounds good.
Right. Some the what do you say that?
Like a soft taco.
Oh yeah, right.
Not too thick. And something easy to eat.
Right. Okay. I think probably. Let me see. Yeah, I think probably.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I use this one. Easy. And we use the butter. The butter. Let me see. First time a little hot, make it hot, easy. Little high. And then later I will take the turn down.
You don't want the butter to burn later.
No fun. Just I can show you what to do.
Right now, you want to melt the butter, but if you keep the heat too high later, the butter will burn, right?
Yeah. I just want.
It's like making crepes
You know
or pancakes.
Like the cake, no?
It's like when you make crepes or pancakes.
Oh,
You may start off with a high heat, but you bring
Right.
it down later because the pan gets hot.
right. I want it hot.
Right.
Okay, right now a little hot. You just put some, just no one the keep in there. Okay. We just a little. And this one, like this.
So you're just spreading it around.
Right now, no hot. Need a little more hot. Make it a little hot.
Won't take long.
Yeah, more hot.
I saw you make this the other day for something else that we had tried.
Right, now the timer is a little hot.
Right. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for it to turn brown?
Then no brown. This one did not very good. The middle there, you can see it. Need out. Have the see the color more dark.
Right. First one's probably always the hardest one to start with, isn't it?
Right. And later you do this more good. Okay. Oh, this one.
Fold it over, unfortunately.
This one is okay. We just try it first. Later, real more good.
I'll use that one. How's that?
No, it's okay. This one is okay. We just try. This one to try. And like. Yeah, not good, but it's okay. This one doing no good. This one, no give ye, okay? Later, I might.
Well, I might put a little butter on it and eat it later. Don't need to let it go to waste.
Make a little hot. Make it a little hot. I think it will be better. Yep. You can hear.
Right.
This one is very good.
Trying to make sure that it's evenly coated and around the edges, right?
Yeah.
So this meal in Mandarin, what would you call this in Chinese? The meal, the whole meal.
And is 春饼. And normally is right now the time, the first day, this season, the season?
Spring.
Spring first day eat it.
Okay.
Okay. And the people and just eat this one and use the vegetables and round it together eat.
Sounds good.
We need a little more time to make this. See, that is hot. No need you should power.
Are you one of those cooks where you can take it and flip?
Do this one?
Yes.
No.
No.
I is the number 2 time do this one. First time you eat another one is number 1 time do.
Oh, so this is your second time ever making?
Yeah, because I told you Chinese people use different way to use the one, make it
Oh, okay.
very very thick. And
Thin.
I just then I just feel too complicated. I make the style feel fast, and some the food is soft food. Okay, yeah, and this one. And right now, turn to the one another side have some butter. You can see right now another side have butter too.
Right.
See? And that just need some time.
So you have a bunch of those to make?
Yeah, I have a more. I want to make it more good, and you can see one good. Another one not good.
So what are some of the vegetables you're going to be using while we're waiting for that?
And I used wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I used carrot and green pepper, onion.
Red onion.
The red onion and potato. Right now, too much. Later, I show you.
All right.
Right. Because.
Okay, you've cut the potato up into little tiny pieces.
Right. There's some dish.
There you go. Wow.
Cut the potato. Some dish.
That's some fine cutting right there.
Ah, thank you.
Welcome.
I just want a little more time.
Okay. I guess if you can still hear it going, then it's not quite done, right?
Yeah, right. See the little dark, and make them little brown, no more bigger brown. If you make it too big brown, then very crunchy. Want to make the soft can roll.
Right. Okay. Well, for this only being your second time doing, I think you're doing a great job.
Second time.
And you can see it, the parts that are not cooked out yet, they kind of get bigger.
Yeah.
And they kind of come up, so it's easy to see that it's not done.
Yeah. They need the stove too high. Too high will burn and make them too crunchy. Good.
Okay.
You don't want it too crunchy. See the little brown is good. And then we make this side a little brown.
So it won't be as brown as a pancake. Pancakes are more brown.
Right, no lighter than that.
Okay. Sometimes crepes are a little bit more brown, but this is very, very similar to what a crepe looks like.
Mm-hmm.
The sweet kind.
All right.
Okay, so there you go. There's one right there.
All right, and then we make another one.
Okay. So should we come back in a while then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in a little bit then.
All right. See you a little bit.
What?
Okay, we'll come back. And we right now probably is the 6. I have more can do the I forget name.
Great.
Okay, you need you work this one. You need the spoon need more. Do this one.
Stir it.
Right, and you can add is some. If you know do and sunflower is in the bottom, and your top is very much water in the bottom more dry, and you do this one. I say. It's usually 5 half the stove, and one side, one medium is medium is okay.
Okay.
1 million, and you need 1 million, and they need make a little hard, and turn around the another side of 1 million. I just say don't too early turn around because no hard. Very soft. You turn around the time real bad, will spray.
Okay.
1 minute. If you don't know, just check it. If your stove have the time clock, you can run 1 minute to turn around.
Otherwise, you could use your phone.
Yeah, right. And you need all the time. You need do this.
Stir it up. Otherwise,
Right.
the flour separates from the water.
Right. See, need the 3. Okay, some 1 minute. Okay, and right now I do the probably 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is 6.
Sounds like a nice even number to stop at.
And this one is a little hard, and just turn the side the other side have some and butter, the oil, and then make the other both sides have some oil. It's just probably one little more time to turn around, one more time turn around. Okay, right now I can cook this one and cook the vegetables. Okay,
All right.
and we will and save a little more time.
Use the handy dandy big pot.
Yeah, and because all the time cook very much the vegetables, small pot will take everywhere. We wait the warm.
So you got it set to high.
Set high, and 1 more minute turn around. Yeah, let's have some water. See, this one, maybe.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and the soft, and you can in the store buy this one, right? Some this one.
You can.
But right now you stay home, you want to eat something different, and no go outside, and very easy. No use very much the flour, and do this one very quickly. Just see the 2 spoons of flour can make probably 10 this one. I have 2, and turn around too early in the bed, so I take out. So I tell you one side 1 more minute, and we'll make it hard. You can turn it around, and you can cook it easy. See, 1 more minute. Okay, and the side probably is some warm. We just make some oil.
Cover the bottom.
Right, cover the bottom.
So it heats up pretty fast.
Yeah. Okay, can work both sides. Hot. Okay, this one done. See, need okay, just in there. The side we cut the meat. Oh, this is small.
What kind of meat is that?
This is pork.
Pork, okay.
So forget. We use some onion.
Not all, but some.
Yeah, just make it smell good. And
Now, was this the pork roast or was this the ham?
this is the ham. You can use the pork because we have the ham. This one is all the seasoning in here.
Yeah, all spicy.
Right. Probably this 2 spoons.
2 tablespoons.
Right, 2 tablespoons.
I can smell the onion.
Yeah. You just see how the color, the different is the dark. And just put the onion. Carrot.
Carrot, right?
Yeah. Because the carrot need to make it soft.
You can smell the carrot, or not the carrot, you can smell the allspice and the onion. It's kind of interesting because you don't use that much meat when you cook.
Just some meat.
You don't really smell the meat cooking, you smell everything else cooking. I think that's interesting because if I'm making hamburgers, you smell the hamburgers, you know?
Yeah.
If I'm cooking a ham, you smell the ham. But when you use meats, you smell the vegetables and the spices.
Yeah. Normally I eat vegetables very much.
Right.
Not just any Chinese people eat and vegetables very much. And right now, because I cut it and take all the water inside, so they have a lot of water. I just use the one.
This is finely sliced up potatoes.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Be careful you don't slip on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, there's 5 potatoes.
5 potatoes.
Yeah, you just if you shop, you don't need very much. And just I think 1, 2 is enough. I just eat a lot of vegetables.
And these, just to let everybody at home know, these are russet potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, look at you just multitask.
你的味道完美了。
You can start to smell the potatoes now.
Yeah. And one cup. And a little more.
The potatoes will use it.
Yeah, potatoes. And because they use this one, no have the taste. Need this one little salty, little. There's no need very much.
Right.
But you tell you how much you need.
So for the potatoes, are you just trying to get them soft and cooked all the way through? You're not.
Yes, make it soft.
Are you trying to make them a little brown or just keep them white?
And I think they probably little brown because I need to use the
Oyster sauce?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're not trying to right now cook the potatoes brown.
Oh, potato need a little soft. Need a little more soft.
Right. You're just not, before you add the oyster sauce, you're not trying to change the color of the potato.
No change.
Okay.
have one more.
There you go.
Go somewhere. Too hot. No good.
Don't need it cooking in the plastic.
Okay. Last part. Last.
Lots of color in here.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you put the green pepper in last because it's got so much water.
Yes.
It cooks faster.
Yeah, right. The cooker flash. Alright, this one the turn around. I think just people eat them soft. Just one people, just one potato, and then it is not. One potato just have some, have the green pepper, have the just some, and curry. Even you don't like the curry, you don't need it like very bad. I like the curry because people think the curry good for eyes.
Right.
Right. So all the time I like. Use the curry very much. Already probably come. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Scott. Yeah.
There's such a small kitchen, so if one of the cats comes in and decides to lay down on the floor like Spot just did.
Yeah. And use some water. Some. You don't need very much. Because the oyster sauce is thicker.
Thick.
One, two. Okay.
I suppose if you didn't have a big pot like this, but you had a big wok, what people think of as Chinese cooking
Yeah.
bowls
Yeah.
on the stove, you could use that.
But if it's stove out, it's fly. 要是没得很多个。
Well, in a pinch, you could probably use it.
Yeah, or this one. Okay. Last one.
Last one.
See, long time to stay in the.
Well, that worked out really nicely. Like you planned it.
How come?
Yes. One thing I've always liked is the oyster sauce. It's one of the flavors that I enjoy a lot.
Smell good, tastes good.
Right. Adds just a little extra. Something nice.
Yeah. All right. Now no need this one. And here have some. Just have
Some of the butter.
Yeah. I'll have some. I'll have some butter. I'll have some butter. Last one. This one is done. Just in there, wait.
Oh, I see. You turned the heat off.
Yeah, turn the heat off right now. Have the little hot.
That smells really nice.
Yeah, smells good. All done. No, all. Have the cake. No, you need to wait a little more time. And here is okay. We should wait at the last one. Okay. I will. Cut it off, right? Cut it off, right?
But we're back.
Yeah. All right. Today we cooked. We did about. Later we will take it in the I still sorry, I don't remember the name. Roll.
Crepe.
Crepe. Crepe
It's okay.
Crepe together, okay?
One of these days you'll get it. One of these days you'll get it. But that looks really, really good. It really does.
I turned off the. See, right now can go eat.
Good. I'm hungry.
Me too.
Okay, see you in a little bit.
Okay, see you in the bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Welcome back. Right now we cook it, and our day is done. Just right now we'll enjoy food.
Okay.
All right.
Before we do, toast.
All right. To
To
us.
us.
Together forever. Mwah. Love you.
Love you too. And
Tea.
ginger
Not tea.
ale. Yeah, not tea. Okay.
All right.
Ladies
Okay.
first.
Okay. So we just okay.
All right. Got a little bit of everything there.
Yeah. So you just too big. No hot. See? That one.
Put it together like a soft taco.
Mm-hmm.
Or a little burrito.
Soft taco burrito. So,
Mm-hmm.
and the Chinese people always in the fall, right now? Spring, first day, and they eat the shrimp. And them use all the flour together. They use another make it very thin and cook it. I just feel too complicated, so I make my hand
Crepe.
crepe.
This is a word we're going to be working on for some time. But this is really, really good. It's and again, it's one of those foods. It's just it's light, it's clean,
Yeah,
and you taste everything.
and make it easy.
Yes, makes
Right. In the home, you want either one, but you know by, and then you want to try different, and make it this way very easy.
I have to admit, I'm always impressed that you can cut potato or all of your vegetables so thin. She uses that big knife. She doesn't use like a machine or anything to cut this up. She just does it by hand.
Yeah, some big, some very thin, some very thin.
But you said this was 5 potatoes? That's a lot of cutting.
Yeah, but I always make a food very much. I try to make it small, but I always worry, no enough, no enough. Because in China, I have a big family. I cook them, I always worry, cook too little and somebody don't have enough food. But I try to make a little, still not good work.
Well, all I can say right now is that, I'm not really happy about being locked in my house. But I'll tell you what, the benefits have been some really good food and enough for us to be able to eat with. And none of this is really expensive, and it goes a long way. So this is really good food if you just want to have something light, refreshing, and filling, because the potatoes are going to fill you up.
And easy. All the things and your normal vegetables. In the home, you just find what you have, you can know what to cook. And then some people like more meat, you can take it to the more meat.
I like this.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Anytime. Okay. Well, shall we call this a day?
Yes.
So we're going to go back to eating. And thanks for stopping by.
All right.
Don't forget to do the thumbs up. Big thumbs. Yeah, if you can do 2 thumbs, that'd be great. And subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. And we appreciate you coming by. And so, for now.
Okay. And hope you have a wonderful day, great day. Bye right now.
Stay safe, healthy, and happy.
Okay.
Right?
Happy every day.
Happy every day.
Right. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye for now. 再见.
再见, see you next time.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And we eat more food.
I want more.